of a long, exhausting day battling Alberta's wildfires.
I've never done anything like this before, and it's very hard work.
When the fire first started, we had no idea when it was going to stop, right? It was a very scary time.
Everyone's all right? Healthy? Okay, good job. You guys can head in, get cleaned up.
These are reserve troops from across the province, called into action from their normal lives, ready for a long fight.
So a lot of times when these things come up, it's our job to do them.
This is home for now, a community center turned military barracks in Drayton Valley. The stress of the mission etched on so many faces. But so too is relief after a grueling 12-hour shift.
How was your day today, Alexis? Did you have a good day at school?
The only time for moments like this.
Are you too goofy?
Oh, there you go.
These soldiers have been on the front lines of this wildfire for days, living at this Canadian Armed Forces command post in Drayton Valley. And they only have a few hours for dinner and some rest before they have to go out and do it all over again.
What we're entering right now is the command post of the Domestic Response Company.
This whole operation, maps, supplies, communications, put together in just a few hours.
0, Roger, out.
Major Sean Fletcher of the 41 Canadian Brigade Group is in charge. In normal times, a Calgary geologist.
Oh, that's where that peat fire is, right? Correct. Okay, thanks for that.
Now a commander worried about his troops.
We can live track our soldiers. This is really important for me as a commander because they're in dangerous situations out here. And if something happens, we can get medical attention to them immediately.
Is there anxiety for you?
There is. Sometimes I feel guilty I'm not out there with them fighting the fire.
This is what their days look like, digging up smoking ash, trying to stop this fire from sparking up again. Few have formal firefighter training, so they all watch out for each other.
Boys good? Where's Wilson?
The worst of the fire in Drayton Valley is out, but the work here is not easy.
Just holler when you're ready.
Lugging hoses and gear, breathing in dangerous air, all in nearly 30-degree heat.
When everything's burning down around you, it's kind of either you help or you don't.
This moment weighs especially heavy for Private Scott Storm, an oil worker from Drayton Valley. The fire here so devastating, residents were forced to stay away for nearly 2 weeks.
How do you feel when you see the damage in your community?
It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, but through the efforts of everybody here involved, we mitigated that as best we could.
We'll take a look at where the soldiers are sleeping.
While the troops are out working, Major Fletcher gives us a tour of the makeshift setup.
I think this was probably the curling rink.
There are 125 reservists based here. Wake up is 5 a.m., lights out is 10. There's no privacy and very little comfort.
I am just taken aback seeing all these cots and thinking about the hours they're working out there in really, really tough conditions, and then this is what they come back to.
It could be worse. Many of the soldiers across the wildfire zone are sleeping in tents.
There's a hard roof over our heads, so for us in the military, this is luxury.
That could change at a moment's notice.
So here we have all of the chainsaws, we have tarps, we have lighting equipment in case we go into austere conditions.
As the fires shift, Major Fletcher's troops will likely get redeployed to areas under greater threat.
We actually go through the most efficient way to load our vehicles up and leave.
Wake up the next morning comes quickly.
Was I asleep? Let's go back. No, you didn't. Okay, but...
On go those ash-stained uniforms, boots laced up, a few snacks, and they're ready to go. Fatigue must be beginning to set in, but no one here really shows it.
You got your buddy next to you, and he kind of makes sure you're good throughout the day. Just, you kind of do it. I don't know.
It's kind of a keep calm and carry on sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember Private Storm? He's grateful for his fellow soldiers here, helping his community.
It's very surreal and it means a lot. I mean, it hits right here for me.
What do you think when you think about the coming days and months if this drags on all summer?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. Pray for rain.
Rain is about the only thing that would bring Alberta a reprieve. Until then, this battle drags on.